The pyramids are some of the most iconic structures in history. To the average person, they are just tombs. But to archaeologists, they are something much more terrifying. Even after decades of study, scientists still cannot explain all the mysteries surrounding them. In this video, we count down 10 amazing and creepy reasons why the Egyptian pyramids still terrify scientists to this day. Number 1. Each brick weighs from 2 to 50 tons. Can you imagine the cost of transporting stones weighing from 2 to 50 tons? It would likely be an astonishing sum, no matter what you're thinking. Today, even with advanced technology and engineering, achieving such a feat is still quite challenging. Yet, around 5,000 years ago, the ancient Egyptians transported 2.5 million blocks, each weighing up to 50 tons, to build the Great Pyramid in just 12 years. While 12 years may seem lengthy for large-scale construction projects today, considering the era when building materials were scarce and there was no machinery or modern technology, all of this was accomplished by human hands. This is nothing short of a miracle that no one can fully explain. The methods they used remain a significant mystery. Perhaps this prompts us to reflect on whether our current civilization has truly advanced as much as we believe. Number 2. The pyramids aren't even close to how they originally looked. This is a fact that makes scientists, historians, and archaeologists feel sad and regretful more than afraid. The reason is that most of the original, magnificent, and beautiful outer shell of the pyramid has disappeared over time. This happens due to natural erosion, which is inevitable. While the main structure of the pyramid, arguably the most important part, still stands strong and durable against the test of time. This shows the incredible craftsmanship of the ancient Egyptians. Every detail, every final finishing line, creates the magnificence of this great monument to the pharaohs. Originally, the pyramids were built from the huge limestone blocks that we see today. However, their entire exterior was covered with a layer of smooth white limestone, which is extremely rare. This white limestone layer is the main highlight, the beauty that attracts all eyes when the pyramids are newly completed. It shines like a diamond in the desert whenever the sunlight reflects on it, creating a spectacular sight. However, time has faded it all. Sadly, there are currently no plans to restore this original white limestone shell. This means we may never see the pyramids in their original and complete beauty when they were built. What do you think about the transformation of the pyramids over the centuries? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Number 3. The temperature inside the pyramids. Air conditioning is a necessity that almost every home has in the 21st century, but in ancient Egypt, they had no such thing. Yet, despite having absolutely no electricity or any kind of air cooling, the temperature inside the Great Pyramid of Giza is always stable at around 20 degrees Celsius, and incredibly, it never exceeds that. Just imagine, while the temperature outside in the desert can soar to over 50 degrees Celsius, the inside of the pyramid remains incredibly cool. Maintaining such a constant ideal temperature in a harsh desert environment is, in itself, a truly mind-blowing architectural feat. Number 4. They were able to survive without scientific technology. We've already mentioned how amazing it is that these pyramids were built in ancient times on a scale never seen before, far surpassing anything built thousands of years later. We've also talked about how their original structures have withstood the test of time. But that's not just a casual observation. The fact that these pyramids are still standing intact today is almost unbelievable. Just look at the list of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. The Great Pyramid of Giza is the only one that still stands. What's more, it's older than any of the other 6. Even the other pyramids found around the world have succumbed to the elements, often severely damaged or simply too small to be worth mentioning compared to the wonders of Egypt. How did these great structures survive for so long? That question remains a great mystery, leaving scientists wondering and confused to this day. Number 5. The Granite Coffer inside the pyramid. We've learned a lot from science and history about the Great Pyramids of Egypt, but this is definitely not one of those easy ones. There is a granite sarcophagus deep inside one of the pyramids. While finding a sarcophagus in itself is not that extraordinary considering the grandeur and purpose of the pyramid, there is something truly special and mysterious about this granite sarcophagus. Its sheer size. It is so large that it cannot fit through the entrance of the chamber where it was placed. There seems to be no possible way to move it inside without causing serious damage to either the passageway or the sarcophagus itself, unless the chamber itself was actually rebuilt around it after it was placed in place. Scientists have attempted to answer this conundrum, but so far, they have come up empty-handed. To this day, the question of how this massive sarcophagus was moved into its final location remains an unsolved mystery that has left experts scratching their heads. Do you think the granite coffer in the king's chamber served a purpose beyond? If you agree, comment yes to join the conversation. Number 6. The Pyramid of Koffra is not the tallest. This is an interesting fact that even experts were not completely sure about until just a few hundred years ago. If you have ever seen a group photo of the Giza Pyramid complex, you will easily notice that the Koffra Pyramid stands out from all the others, even though it is in the center. It may sound unbelievable, but this is a deceptive optical effect. The truth is that it is taller because it was built on a higher platform than the other pyramids. In fact, the Koffra Pyramid is about 136 meters high and was originally about 143 meters high. The Khufu Pyramid next to it is actually taller from the ground at 138.5 meters, and that pyramid was originally about 146 meters high. Although not the tallest, the Koffra Pyramid is still the best preserved structure in the Giza complex, even retaining some of the original white limestone on top. However, its virtual height still makes many people confused when they have not learned deeply about the pyramid. Number 7. The various theories about their origin. You've probably heard some of these theories before, and that's understandable. Because the history and origins of the Egyptian pyramids are shrouded in a thick veil of mystery and uncertainty, many people have come up with their own colorful theories about how and where they came from. Since the pyramids were built at a time when the construction of something so massive and almost unbelievable would have been impossible, given the technology and engineering of the time, some theories go quite far. Some believe that extraterrestrial civilizations may have helped with this extraordinary construction. Some even suggest that the pyramids could be a base for future alien landings, or that they were such in the distant past. Of course, open-minded scientists will never completely rule out any possibility, even something as incredibly unlikely as the alien hypothesis. However, we will never truly know the full story behind these magnificent, mysterious, and explanation-defying structures. Number 8. It was the tallest building on Earth for thousands of years. This is a fact that doesn't really confuse scientists, but rather leaves them amazed and delighted. That is, no other structure on Earth has the same area and height as the Great Pyramid of Giza, which was built over the following thousands of years. The Great Pyramid of Giza, or the Pyramid of Khufu, was completed around 2500 BC, and the amazing fact is that it was not until around 1300 AD, that is, nearly 3,000 years later, that the spire of Lincoln Cathedral in England officially broke that height record. Even if we consider modern skyscrapers in the true sense, it was not until the 20th century that we were able to build a structure that truly surpassed the original height of the Khufu Pyramid, that is, the Singer Building in Manhattan. The Great Pyramid is not only an architectural work, but also a symbol of a record that has existed for many civilizations and eras, something that has made scientists and the whole world admire. If you found this information about the true builders of the pyramids fascinating, don't forget to like this post. Share it with your friends to spread the knowledge, and subscribe for more intriguing insights into ancient history. Number 9. It was built without slaves. There is a common myth about the pyramids that they were probably built by chains of slaves, forced to carry heavy limestone blocks on their backs somehow. But that theory, often spread by ancient Greek historians when they were trying to explain a great construction that was beyond their understanding, has been proven completely wrong by modern science. Recent discoveries of the workers' quarters have revealed a surprising aspect. They lived quite a comfortable life, even lavish compared to the general level of the time. These people were often skilled craftsmen, carefully selected from among the most talented people in the empire. There were even cities and settlements built right next to the construction sites, where they grew their own food, had a stable life, and lived with their families. The working conditions were not as bad as the myth suggests. Recent archaeological discoveries have revealed that the ancient Egyptians used efficient tools and techniques such as post holes, ramps, and steps to move these massive blocks of stone, although it still required a huge number of workers. This fact has completely changed the way we view the talented and respected craftsmen who created this greatest and most enduring wonder of mankind. Number 10. They're not the only pyramids in the region. The Great Pyramid of Giza is undoubtedly one of the most famous, iconic structures in all of human history. Few other structures, even the megastructures built thousands of years later, can match the magnificence and scale of the pyramids at Giza. However, despite their grandeur, they are by no means the only pyramids in the area. In fact, there are countless other pyramid complexes scattered throughout modern-day Egypt and in neighboring countries. And here's the kicker. The country with the largest number of pyramids in the world is not Egypt. It is Sudan, the southern neighbor that was once the center of the Nubian civilization, closely linked to ancient Egypt, which has more pyramids than anywhere else on Earth, over 220. So how many more pyramid complexes are there in this vast area that we have yet to discover? This is a question that has always puzzled scientists. Number 11. The astonishing precision of their construction. Beyond the sheer scale, weight, and speed of construction, another aspect of the pyramids that bewilders experts is the utter precision with which they were built. These weren't just rough piles of massive stones stacked together. The blocks, many weighing several tons, were cut and fitted with such incredible accuracy that in numerous places the joints are so fine you couldn't even slip a credit card between them. Furthermore, the entire base of the Great Pyramid is incredibly flat and aligned to the cardinal directions, north, south, east, west, with a margin of error that is almost unbelievable for structures built thousands of years ago without modern surveying equipment. Achieving this level of geometric accuracy and alignment using only the tools and knowledge believed to be available during the Bronze Age is simply astounding and, frankly, a bit terrifying to consider. How did they cut such perfect surfaces and angles? What techniques allowed them to align a structure spanning acres with such near-perfect orientation to true north? From ancient engineering marvels to mysterious underground chambers, these revelations beneath the pyramids continue to baffle and intrigue. Each discovery peels back a layer of history, revealing complexities that challenge our understanding of ancient civilizations. If these insights captivated you, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the enigmas that lie beneath the sands of time.